Is changing strategy always a mistake? Changing strategy is often perceived as inconsistency or failure. However, research in management, psychology, and military studies shows that strategic change is not inherently a mistake. In many cases, it is a rational and necessary response to new information, shifting conditions, or unexpected challenges. 1. What is strategy? A strategy is a long-term plan designed to achieve specific goals under conditions of uncertainty. According to Michael Porter, strategy involves making deliberate choices to create a competitive advantage. This implies commitment and focus. However, commitment does not mean rigidity. Effective strategy balances stability with adaptability. 2. When changing strategy is necessary. Research in organizational theory highlights that environments are dynamic. Markets evolve, technology advances, and social expectations shift. Companies that fail to adapt often decline. A well-known example is Netflix, which shifted from DVD rentals to streaming services, and later to content production. This strategic evolution allowed the company to remain competitive in a rapidly changing industry. In business literature, this kind of adjustment is sometimes called a strategic pivot. It reflects learning and responsiveness rather than error. Changing strategy is often justified when new data contradicts initial assumptions. External conditions significantly change. The original plan proves ineffective. Opportunities emerge that were previously unavailable. 3. When changing strategy can be a mistake. On the other hand, frequent or impulsive strategic changes can signal poor planning or lack of commitment. Behavioral research shows that humans may abandon strategies too quickly due to emotional reactions to short-term setbacks, fear of failure, impatience for immediate results. Consistency is essential for long-term goals. If strategy changes are driven by discomfort rather than evidence, they can undermine progress and credibility. 4. Adaptability versus instability. The key distinction lies between adaptive change and unstable switching. Adaptive change is data-driven, intentional, and aligned with long-term objectives. Unstable switching is reactive, emotional, and lacks clear evaluation. Strategic management research emphasizes the importance of feedback loops, monitoring performance, analyzing results, and making informed adjustments. Conclusion: changing strategy is not always a mistake. In complex and uncertain environments, adaptability can be a sign of intelligence and resilience. However, strategy should not be changed impulsively or without evidence. The effectiveness of a strategic shift depends on whether it is driven by informed analysis or emotional reaction. True strategic competence lies in knowing when to stay the course and when to adapt.